Venda Ravioli takes the responsibility of being Rhode Island's Italian grocery store as an opportunity to keep getting better for each and every valued customer and friend. You see it every day in every specialty department.
Some things are very hard to duplicate. Geography is hard to duplicate. The food perhaps that animals feed on in Italy is different than the food that animals feed on here. And that also goes for talent as well. What we've tried to do is not only to bring the Italian experience here, but take the Italian from Italy and bring him here as well. So for example, our baker and our cheesemaker, over 10 years ago, we brought him here from Italy, sponsored him to become a full-fledged citizen here, and he's making the kinds of things that he was making in his area in Tiano. The way he makes the mozzarella, and especially his hands, and I say that with a great deal of respect. His hands with shape and form, this is something magnificent to behold, and you can't just duplicate those things. You can train people to try to do them, but there's something that's innate with Cosimo, that he was born with, that you can't replace.
This being Venda Ravioli, you're not going to just go in and buy mozzarella in a little, you can't buy it from somewhere else.
No, we make it fresh every day.
Yes, made fresh daily, a Venda Ravioli trademark. And whether it's their legendary pastas, the mouth-watering prepared foods, fresh meats, Cosimo's bread, or his fresh mozzarella, there is always a beautiful marriage between old-world know-how and pride in providing their customers with the very best. Cosimo is a native of Teano, Italy, a provincia as he calls it, just 25 minutes north of Naples. He keeps a small memento in his kitchen to remind him of his native land. He starts by slicing large blocks of curd into chunks, a daily ritual that is sometimes repeated 2 to 3 times.
Okay, what we got to do now, add the hot water and the temperature approximately 195 to 180, 195. That's the temperature of the water, very hot.
You're going to put your hands in that scalding hot water?
Yeah, right now.
By working the cheese into a shiny, silky consistency, the milk is released from inside, adding flavor.
So what you're looking for is nice and smooth. See, when it does all this, means it's not ready yet.
Okay, so it has to be nice and smooth.
Yeah, it's kind of like when it becomes nice and shiny, see? This is the only way you can make mozzarella. Mozzarella because the name comes from the fact that mozzare in Italiano means to cut with your hands.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the name comes from, it's mozzarella.
Cosimo, another glowing example of why Venda Ravioli is Rhode Island's Italian grocery store and so much more. And remember, the flowers are in bloom and it's time to dine al fresco with us on the plaza. Mangia bene.